Today is Bell Let's Talk Day, and Verdant All Capitals will be joining in to help create positive change for mental health. Bell will donate more towards mental health initiatives in Canada by contributing 5 cents for every applicable text, call, tweet, or TikTok video using hashtag Bell Let's Talk, social media video view, and the use of the Facebook frame or Snapchat lens. COVID-19 has affected every aspect of our lives, including mental health. When it comes to mental health, it is important to support ourselves and each other. There are many actions, big and small, that we can do to improve our own mental health and the lives of people living with mental health issues. Together, we can join in to help create positive change. One kind word can change someone's entire day. Pass it on.
Be kind. Simple kindness can make a world of difference, whether it be a smile, being a good listener, or an invitation for coffee and a chat. These simple acts of kindness can help open up the conversation and let someone know you are there for them.
There is always someone to listen. Together, we can help end the stigma around mental illness. Remember that teachers, counselors, and coaches are here to listen.
We are all in this together. Whether it's a smile or being a good listener, these simple acts of kindness can help open up the conversation and let someone know you are there for them.
Your words have an impact. Simple kindness can make the world of a difference.
When it comes to mental health, now more than ever, every action counts. This year, with COVID-19 affecting every aspect of our lives, Canadians are feeling the impact of the pandemic on their mental health. Now more than ever, mental health matters and every action counts. Small actions, from recognizing stressors to being there for a loved one, can help support mental health and strengthen our communities during this difficult time.
Reach out, ask how the person is doing. Let them know you've been thinking about them. Even if the person doesn't want to talk or doesn't think there's a problem, knowing that you care and that they can approach you may open up a conversation and help them feel less alone.
Mental illness is not a disease. Mental illness affects people of all ages and from all walks of life.
One team for mental health. It can be painful, it can hurt physically and mentally. It is okay to not be okay. You're not alone. There's always someone to listen. Be open, be yourself, live.
Be aware of how your language affects others. When it comes to mental illness, education is key. Having the right tools, knowing the right words to use, and understanding how to correctly speak with someone experiencing a mental illness can make all the difference.
Listen and ask. Mental illness is a very common form of human pain and suffering. Being a good listener and asking how you can help, sometimes just even being there for people you care about, can be the first step in recovery.
Let's get through this together. The current COVID-19 situation can have an impact on your mental health. Practicing physical distancing makes it even more important that we make an extra effort to remain emotionally connected. Finding ways to stay connected with friends, family, and loved ones will support good mental health and well-being. Maintaining good mental health and physical health will help ensure Canadians get through this together.
Talk about it. Break the silence. Mental illness touches all in some way directly or through a friend, family member, or colleague. Stories of people who have experienced mental health issues and who are doing well can really challenge stereotypes. Most people with mental health issues can and do recover just by talking about it.
Language matters. The words you use can make up all the difference. Words can help, but they can also hurt.
Be aware of how your language affects others. When it comes to mental illness, education is key. Having the right tools, knowing the right words to use, and understanding how to correctly speak with someone experiencing a mental illness can make all the difference.
Listen and ask. Mental illness is a very common form of human pain and suffering. Being a good listener and asking how you can help, sometimes just being there for people you care about, can be the first step in recovery.
We are all in this together. 2 out of 3 people suffer in silence, fearing judgment and rejection. Being open to a conversation is the first step towards eliminating the stigma.
Sometimes it's best to just listen. Being a good listener and asking how you can help, sometimes just being there for people you care about, can be the first step in recovery. How can I help? I'm here to listen. Ask what you can do to help. It's that simple.
Recognizing signs of stress. Stressors associated with the pandemic will affect people differently. We can be affected psychologically as well as physically. Stressors that are beyond our personal control are especially difficult to cope with. Stress during an infectious disease outbreak can include fear and worry about your own health and the health of your loved ones, changes in sleep or eating patterns, difficulty sleeping or concentrating, worsening of chronic health problems, increased use of alcohol, tobacco, or other drugs. Remember that not everyone reacts to the same event in the same way, and not everyone shows their stress in the same way.
Asking for help is strength, not a weakness. Help end the stigma around mental illness. It's easier than you think.
A conversation can change a life. Today, Bella's Talk Day, the Verdun All Capitals will be joining a conversation around mental health.